What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I got a little comparison video for y'all on Blue Bayou Water Park in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Gulf Islands in Mississippi, Gulfport, Mississippi. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. But I'm gonna explain, and by the way, all this is my opinion. Some of you guys might think it's a little different, but I'm just giving you guys my opinion on this. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think's best about each of them, and then what I don't like about each of them, and then I'm explaining to y'all my opinion on which one I think is the best out of the two. So we'll start off with Blue Bayou. So I've been going to Blue Bayou since, shoot, I can't even remember. I remember going there probably when I was like 8, maybe even younger than that. So I've been going to Blue Bayou for a long time. So I pretty much know everything at Blue Bayou. I've been on every single slide there multiple times. And when I went to Gulf Islands in Gulfport, Mississippi, that was the first time I ever been to that one. But it was pretty cool. But when we first got there and we like went on a couple slides, well, by the first slide I went on, I could tell that it wasn't gonna be like Blue Bayou. But so Blue Bayou, I'm just gonna start off with first. I think Blue Bayou is better out of the two because Blue Bayou, their slides are way higher up. Like, you got to go way higher up, so obviously you got more time to go down and they can get you more speed. And since we talked about speed, I also feel like all the ones at Blue Bayou are like, they're a lot more steep, and you can gain a lot more speed to go down them. And there's just, like I said, a bunch of like bigger ones, I feel like. Now, some of the problems with Blue Bayou is Blue Bayou has always been very, very packed. I never really remember going too many times where it wasn't that like super crowded and you had to wait super long in the lines. So with Blue Bayou, I know they can't really help that, but the lines are definitely super long. Like, you always got to wait a pretty good bit of time to get in there. Like, you got to get there early, hit everything before people show up, or you're going to be waiting in line for a long time. But, so the lines is kind of a downfall. But another downfall is like the lazy river. So you go in the lazy river, you can only go in the lazy river with like this tube thing, and you can either get some that they have for you to go in the lazy river, or you can rent them for like, I think it was like $10. And or you can't even go in the lazy river, and it's super hard to get a tube because, you know, people would just keep going around. So you pretty much got to rent a tube to go in the lazy river, and who wants to rent a tube for $10 to go once or twice? Because I'm sure most of the people that go are going to go on the big old slides and have fun with all the slides, you know. So I would say that's a downfall in my opinion. And of course, another one of the downfalls is the price. Shoot, sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted, guys. How much the food and drinks cost. Like, it's very expensive, but it always is at places like that, so you can't really do much about that. But other than them things, you know, I think Blue Bayou, in my opinion, is the best one that I've been to. It's my favorite one, especially out of Blue Bayou and Gulf Islands. But so let's go over to Gulf Islands now. So a bunch of good things about Gulf Islands. And I also have one thing that's kind of whatever you would prefer, so I'm going to start with that one. Pretty much every slide at Gulf Islands, you have to go down on a tube. Now, that might just be weird to me, because at Blue Bayou, it's one thing I miss too. Another reason I think you get so much speed is because none of the slides, except for I think 4 of them, you actually sit on a tube. You just get like this and lay on them, you know. All the ones at Gulf Islands, you get on a tube, except for I think 2 of them in like the little kiddie area. And I feel like that stops your speed a lot, because when I was at Gulf Islands, it was fun, don't get me wrong. It's definitely fun, especially they got this like jet slide that like you go down, and then they got jets that launch you up. That one is super fun. So I'm not saying like it's not fun or anything, but I could just tell from being at Blue Bayou that the slide seemed a little slower. But so I don't know if that's just got to do with the tube that you go down on, or if it's just because the slides ain't as high and you can look at them and see that they don't have as much of like an incline as the ones at Blue Bayou. And but so another good thing about it, that's good or bad, that's in y'all's opinion. I'm not really sure where to put that one, so that's whatever you guys think. I think it's like in the middle for me, because personally I've never been to a water park that most of the slides you went down on a tube. I've only been to Blue Bayou besides this one, and you know, most of them are you just lay down on. So that's in you guys' opinion. But the other thing is, what I really liked about it is, I don't know if it's just the way they got their rules set up or how they do it, because like at Blue Bayou, you'll all just be lined up the stairs no matter how high or how, you know, crowded it is. There, they had lifeguards at the bottom and at the top, and whenever you would, if the stairs started getting a little full, they would like hold you at the bottom. Now, I don't know if it just felt quicker, or if it was quicker because you didn't have to go up as high or what, but with them like stopping people, letting people go down, then letting a few upstairs at a time, it just seems like the line goes faster and you're never like just standing there for 20 minutes like you might have to at Blue Bayou sometimes. And another thing I liked is their lazy river rules. Way better than Blue Bayou on their lazy river rules. You can just get in the lazy river. It actually goes around the whole park, unlike Blue Bayou. It doesn't go around the whole park. The lazy river goes around the whole park. And at Golf Islands, my bad guys, I'm getting tongue twisted. And let me get some water. Sorry guys, need some water. So yeah, the lazy river goes around the whole park, unlike at Blue Bayou. And the good thing about that is you can get in the lazy river if you have a tube. Put this window. If you have a tube, or if you don't have a tube, you can just swim through it if you want, or they got tubes. Now, Golf Islands, one thing, there was a lot of people there, and the lines went pretty fast, and it was never a shortage of tubes. They had plenty of tubes. I didn't have no problems getting a tube. And but another thing, they do have some kind of crazy rules. Like they told me I couldn't record a couple times, which I don't really understand why. They always get on to you about running, which I kind of get that. You can fall, but I mean, you paid to go there, you signed a waiver, you should be able to run if you want. But and on their food prices, like we said with Blue Bayou, their food, it's good, but it's pretty expensive too. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was $8.50, $9, something like that, for just a hot dog. And like the same thing for like a hamburger and stuff. Their drinks were $3, so that ain't too bad. But if you go into a place like that, I mean, food's always expensive at places like that, and like, you know, games and stuff like that. But so they also had this, like, I told y'all about that jet slide. That was probably one of the funnest slides I ever been on. That's the main reason I went there, so y'all should definitely check that out. But in my opinion, out of Blue Bayou and Golf Islands, I don't know why I keep saying Gulf Shores, but out of Blue Bayou and Golf Islands, I would say Blue Bayou is the best in my opinion, because there's a bunch more slides. They're a lot higher up in the air, so you get a lot more speed, so there's a lot more stuff to do, I feel like. And but I'm not saying anything bad about Golf Islands. That was an awesome water park, and I definitely want to go back. But just if I could only pick one, it'd be Blue Bayou, for what I just told y'all, because of this more slides, a lot more different like styles than was at Gulf Shores, and Golf Islands, and they're just a lot higher, and I like that one more. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I made a video on Blue Bayou already, and on Golf Islands. The Golf Islands will be right here, and Blue Bayou will be right here, so y'all check that out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any videos. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.